Okay, complement component of good prompt. Yes, component of good prompt. Yeah, yes. That's it. Oluwakemi, yes. Ime actually dwelt very much on the component of a good prompt, which will enable us to always what to develop good prompts. I need more. I need more. I need more. And then also, please don't forget to drop this, prompt your, oh yes, as you are doing prompt engineering. So also prompt your colleagues, use good component of prompting, to prompt your colleagues, your committee member that it is time for this section and they cannot afford to miss out. Start with a clear objective. Yes, Tani Yakub, that's it. Start with a what? A clear objective, prompt anatomy. So let's just keep on dropping this. I'm going to come back to it after a brief introduction of data science in Nigeria. It's not going to be as comprehensive as what we had yesterday. Okay. But because of those that are joining for the first time, I'm going to just quickly go through what we do at Data Science Nigeria. Please confirm that you can see my screen. Okay, I want to believe you can all see my screen. Okay, so we'll be guided by this agenda, and then I'm very sure all of us on this call can all echo the vision of Data Science Nigeria. Yes, we are committed to raise 1 million AI talent and build AI solutions that improve the quality of life and well-being of the 2 billion people living in the emerging market. And that is what peace drives whatever what we do at Data Science Nigeria. Now, these are 5 pillars of impact. You have the community development I'm going to be speaking to. You have the research, capacity building, consulting, and product development, ecosystem development. This is what we do, and these are 5 pillars of impact. We work around these pillars to making impact. So about Data Science Nigeria community. Data Science Nigeria community is a leader in democratizing AI and data science across Africa. We're spanning, across 4 countries and various campuses and cities in Nigeria. Now, you can testify to that from, different communities that are being represented on this call. We are recognized by multiple national and international awards. Data Science Nigeria community provides extensive learning resources and engagement opportunities through initiatives like the African largest AI bootcamp. I'm going to be speaking to that, in subsequent slides. So this is it. We have global learners network that span across 96 countries. Yes, from the coldest part of the world to the hottest part of the world, there is someone learning from Data Science Nigeria. Yes, we can say that boldly. Now, this is it. These are our structure, and then we have this to making sure that nobody is left behind. Everybody, there is a place for you in Data Science Nigeria. We have the campus community for those on campus. We have city community for those who are not on campus but are interested in data science. We have ladies in AI for gender inclusivity. We have kids and teen community, AI for school, AI professional, AI for executive, DSN AI talents, AI startups, AI researchers, practitioners, 2 expert partners, and all. I'm very sure that you fit into one of these communities. Yeah, so if you're not a member yet, it is time for you to join this community. Okay, good. So now moving to the next slide. So why should you be a DSNR? So I'm going to be speaking extensively to why you should be a DSNR. Now, committed active data science Nigeria members have access to mentorship opportunity with a world-class mentor. Yes, I know I mentioned yesterday that we are currently running about 2 mentorship, one for the ladies in AI and another for that's the general mentorship that we are running. We also have access, all DSNR have access to free premium training content in our facilities. Yes, free premium training. I'm going to be speaking to the knowledge box. And part of the training content is what we have here. We have thousands of content on our YouTube channel that you can also access. We have research support and collaboration. It's also one more major reason why you should be part of the DSN community wherever you are. And then the last but not the least is a certificate of participation. The certificate of participation, comes with terms and conditions. Don't forget. Yes, it's just for those committed members that are consistent over a period of a year. Yes, there are 10 meetings, there are 10 events, there are 10 trainings. So we want to be sure that the people carrying our certificate of participation actually went through data science Nigeria curriculum. Want to be sure that they attended to trainings and they can boldly say, yes, we are data scientists, or we are data science Nigeria member. So if you want to join, this is a barcode that you can scan. My colleagues will also be dropping the link on the chat that you can just you can use to connect. Please don't forget, if if you remember your friend, your community member that has not yet joined this call, it is time to invite such a person to join this call. We are about to, move to the next part, but let me just quickly continue with the introduction as we wait for others to join. So you can also scan this. It's very important for you to be, to be attached to a DSN local community, either on campus or in cities. So for you to know a community that is very close to you, just scan this barcode, or you can, the link below. My colleagues will also be dropping the link so that you can just use the link and then you access it. I don't want you to be surprised. A community can be at your backyard. You do not want, we don't want distance to be a barrier. Oh, I'm not in Lagos. No, that should not be a barrier. And that's why you have community everywhere, everywhere. Yeah. So these are learning calendar. We have the learning calendar, and for the year, and to access it, just scanning this barcode will suffice. Now, I mentioned the knowledge box the other time, and this is one of our ways to democratizing the knowledge. So you have about 20,000, 25,000 learning content on this. So data sets, research, training, it covers all proficiency level. Just access it, and then you have access to, it's sufficient to take you through. It's sufficient to take you through different specializations in data science, and then just check it out, and then you share the testimony. Okay, good. Now let me quickly take you through the journey to the AI bootcamp, because the free AI in every city is actually part towards to the free AI, to the all expense paid data science Nigeria AI bootcamp. And then now, this is it. This is how it looks like. I'm going to leave this on the screen for the next 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So it starts with the free in every city that you have all joined. Yes. And then move to the hackathon that will start in June. Then we move to the 30 days pre-bootcamp learning that's going to be self-paced, probably with some mentorship sessions. And then we have the AI bootcamp qualification hackathon that will happen in August. And then we have the validation and quick assessments that will happen in September. Final selection will happen in September. And the data science Nigeria all expense paid AI bootcamp will happen when? October 2025. Please clear your calendar and just get ready to be part of the best that be trained by the best of the best. Yes, just get your mind ready to be part of the DSNL. But let me just show you some pictures of the fair in every city that we had in previous time, and then the pictures, highlights from last year bootcamp. So this fair in every city, and these are pictures from the last year, different centers. And this is the data science Nigeria bootcamp. Like 4 facts that you need to know about the bootcamp. Number 1 is all expense paid, your feeding, accommodation, transportation. It's catered for. You learn advanced machine learning, deep learning, concepts. You have application of the AI, aligns with our vision to raising 1 million AI talents. So these are pictures from last year. Last year, bootcamp was awesome. Over 30,000 learners, in a 6-month learning from the free in every city, and they were able to select the best 200 that made it to the all expense paid bootcamp at the University of Lagos. God. Okay, so these are pictures. There are wall section at the bootcamp. We have speaking sessions, research on different domains. Lifestyle session. This section is actually dedicated to the ladies in AI. Cultural night, very interesting. I cannot forget this experience. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the food is another experience. We are very intentional to making sure that you have a memorable, good experience with the food. And we also have the poster section. where you learn, about, innovations, ways, methodologies. It's an interesting section also, and then you can also be part of it. Now, for this program, the Free and Every City, we started 2 weeks ago, and then the first week was on what? Data storytelling and visualization, which happened between 5th and 9th of May. And then last week, that was for Python for data science and machine learning. That was between the 12th and 16th of May. And why this week, that's 19th and to 23rd, we'll be having what introduction to prompt engineering. And then next week is going to be what? Microsoft Fabrics for data analytics. And afterwards, we're going to be having a hackathon and project participation. Please watch out for all of these events. Now, I mentioned this yesterday, and I'm saying it again in case you missed it. It is very important for you to register for this event. You need to contribute to shaping the AI landscape of Africa. I'm giving you an opportunity to do that. So just use this link to register. There are a lot of goodies, gifts, for you. First 100 to join have access to the LinkedIn Premium voucher. We have a lot fun. It's going to be engaging. I'm very sure you won't want to miss it. Very, very sure you won't want to miss it. So if you have not registered for this program, please do that as soon as you can. Scan this barcode, share it with your networks, or use this link. My colleagues on the call will be dropping the link. Use this link, and then if you are facing any challenge, feeling this, you can just reach out to us, and then we definitely sort it for you. Now, let me take you to our speaker. But before I do that, let me check the charts. I know I requested for the takeaways. Okay, Tani Yakub said yesterday she learned that she needs to start prompt engineering with what? With clear objective. Okay. Praise Labs component of good prompts, which includes instruction, context, constraint, output, and example. Okay, Kemi learned factors to be considered when writing a good prompt. Example of LLM. So Sam Sunday learned different examples of LLMs. What again? The last person. Okay. I think that is all. Okay, good. I'm excited because it's time to be immersed in another prompt engineering section, to continue from where we stopped yesterday. And there is no other person that's going to take this class, that's going to facilitate this section other than facilitator Himen Ian. I'm not going to be reading this about today because we did that yesterday. Please, with your favorite emoji, I want to be seeing it rolling in, your favorite emoji, and to show your excitement and to, your favorite emoji to welcome our facilitator, Imen Ian, as he takes the mic and starts the session for today. Good. Over to you, Imen. Kindly confirm you can hear me.
Yes, Teju, I can hear you. Thank you very much for that grand introduction. Once again, thank you, DSL. It's always a pleasure being a part of this wonderful community. And thank you guys for having me. So glad to be here. And you're all welcome to today's session on prompt engineering. How are we all doing? How are we all doing today? Great. Thank you all very much. And did you enjoy yesterday's session? Oh, yeah. That fills my belly like a very good pot of soup. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So today I have something special for us. But before we unwrap, let us do a quick recap. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now. Uh, Okay. Okay, please confirm you can see my screen. Okay, I have to be sure my device is bringing up what I need. Okay. Okay, please, can you confirm what you see on my screen? Hello, can you confirm what you see on my screen? I want to be very sure you're seeing the right thing.
We can see generating content with prompts, day two.
Okay, that's the only thing appearing, right?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you all very much. So yeah, let's unwrap quickly. So TJ went ahead to ask us what we discussed last week, yesterday. So I'm not going to go over those questions, but I'm glad that we are getting along because I saw that uh, we all remember what we talked about yesterday. So, but for the benefit of those joining us for the first time, here are some of the things we discussed. We learned that generative AI is AI that creates new content like text, images, or audio, with some examples. We also learned that prompts are inputs we give to the AI to guide its output. We learned that good prompts have instruction, context, constraints, output formats, and examples. And we also learned that good prompts are specific and clear, and they generate better results, but bad prompts are vague and generic and generate weak and irrelevant outputs. So I believe that brings us to Steve. All right, moving ahead. Our assignment. So, are we ready for this? Are we ready? Because I am ready. Very, very ready. Okay, great. So, we had this very detailed prompt, and we've highlighted various sections in the prompts. And I need your help identifying which is which. So, we have, hey ChatGPT, I'm working on a personality AI that mimics human personality. Here is the methodology. So the first part we have is this purple section. Now, what is this purple section based on what we learned yesterday? What aspect of the prompt is this? I see context, see context. Okay, some things is context. Someone says they are not seeing my screen. Please refresh. Maybe you should turn off your internet and bring it back on. Should be back. All right. So the purple part is most of the classes. I want to be sure before. Okay. Praise is context. Can see your screen. Okay. Some people are unable to see my screen. Teju, please, can you confirm that my screen is visible?
Yes, your screen is up,
Okay.
but it's not changing. I don't know. Are you still on the opening
Yeah,
page? Okay.
yeah, I'm still on the assignment page. I'm still on
No,
the
we are not
assignment
seeing the
page.
assignment page. Or what we can see here is generating content with prompt day two, prompt engineering.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about now?
Yes, yes.
This is better.
Yeah. We don't have the assignment on the screen.
Okay, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'll go over it again. We have the the first part of this assignment, which shows I'm working on a personality AI that mimics human personality. Here's the methodology. So, okay, some people have confirmed this is context. So let's confirm it is context. Okay, indeed, it is context. So kudos to those people who got it. Kudos, that's amazing. All right, so the next part is help me write a two-page article about my life, discussing how it works, its possible applications, limitations, and recommendations. So the orange highlight is what? What is that orange highlight? Instructions. Oh, this is just amazing. You guys are just amazing, really. You guys are just amazing. Truly, 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 that's correct. It is instruction, right? My work is an instruction. So let's look at the blue highlights, which is two-page. So what is two-page? Constraints, correct, is a constraint. All right, let's move to the next one. The what color is this? Discussing how it works, its possible applications, limitations, and recommendations. What's that? Okay, one says output, another context, output. Okay, so let's see what exactly is this one. It's actually a constraint. Wow, because you are specifying that it shouldn't talk about just anything. It should focus on this area, focus on the application and the limitation and recommendations of this. So yeah, it is a constraint. But in some way, you are right when you say it is a context because um, it gives the model an area to write around. So it's going to think about what is going to be the discussion about, what exactly are we going to discuss about. So, but it all depends on what your initial prompt is, or what your source document is. So, but in this case, this is actually a constraint because in this particular document, there is the limitation specified, there is the recommendation and the application. So yes, this is a constraint. Let's move to the green one. Build the idea in the following order, and then the order is provided. What is this green area? Okay, someone says output. Okay, okay. Someone says constraints, right? Instruction, example, instructions, output. Okay, this green is actually example because you are providing an example for it to follow. Build it following order. Build the idea in the following order. So you provide an example for what it should do. Tani, what's happening? Okay, so let's go to the other part, the yellow part. Students increase tech enthusiasm, researcher. Avoid using excess technical jargon. What's that? Okay, Sidikat, I said that build the idea, the green area, build the idea in the following order is an example because I provide an example for one. Here my audio is breaking. Can everybody hear me? Hello? Okay. Must be the internet.
Hello, we can hear you. You're audible.
All right, thank you. So someone should help me answer that. My audience includes tech enthusiasts. Avoid using excess technical jargon. What's that? Okay, someone says constraints, context, constraints. Okay, instruction, context. Okay, let's see what we have. It is both a context and constraint. So you are correct. If you said it's a context, you're correct. If you said it's a constraint, how is it a context? Because we are defining the audience and the domain. You see, Stanley is laughing again. I don't know why. And it is also a constraint when you say avoid using excess technical jargon. So you're telling the model, don't talk too much about what people don't know, right? Stay with us, stay on the earth. All right. Let's look at the last part. Use IEEE citation. What is that? Use IEEE citation. And there are engineers here, so they should be aware of what IEEE is. Okay. Someone says format, output, instruction. I am noticing that there's a group that say instruction all through. For every highlight, they say it's instruction. Okay. So output, output. Is that your final answer? Instruction, instruction. Example. Those who say instruction know they can never get it wrong because everything in regards to a computer is an instruction. No, in this case, use IEEE format. You're defining the style by which the documents or the write-up should be written. Okay, so that's that for our assignments. And yes, that is a good prompt because it incorporates all five components of a prompt. It is clear and specific. All right, moving on. So a couple of things to note here. Whether you are dealing with a video generating model or a text generator, the concept of crafting responses or crafting prompts to get a meaningful output is the same. Example, an AI like Photo Room requires you to upload about 5 pictures of yourself before it can generate a new image of you. Those 5 photos are still called prompts because without them, the model cannot generate a new image. It will learn from your appearance, coupled with other text prompts before it generates a new image of you. I don't know if we've used Photo Room. It's an image AI, image generating AI. So it's not the same as a copy and paste feature, all right? That photo generation is not the same as copy and pasting your face. It actually learns your looks and tries to generate something similar. So understand the model you are dealing with and its capabilities and ensure you are specific about what you want. Okay. Whenever you go to the market, so that they won't cheat you in the market, know exactly what you want. And even if you don't know what you want, just pretend like and they will not cheat you. Okay. Right. So moving on. Remember yesterday, examples, we define examples as an important part of a prompt. That's the first thing we will talk about today. In prompt engineering, there are a few ways you can address the subject of examples. One, you can decide to provide the model no example at all and force it to rely on its training data. This is called zero-shot prompting. Or two, we can provide the model a few examples of how we want a task done. This is what we often call few-shot prompting. So if you've been around this space, you probably heard those terms: zero-shot learning, few-shot prompting, and such and such. Do not be bamboozled by those terms. They mean just as they are. Zero means nothing employed, and few means just a little is supplied. Now let's demonstrate. All right. I hope you like demonstration. That's what really makes sense. Now open your browser. Open your browser like we did yesterday and start it beside this window and navigate to ChatGPT. Have we done that? Please, if you've done it, reply yes or a thumbs up in the chat. Awesome, Sam. Tani, TJ, you have to give Tani something. Tani is really doing stuff. Tani is up and doing. Okay, that's good. That's good. So a number of us have our browsers open and you've navigated ChatGPT. Awesome, Asira. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now our first prompt is this: summarize the topic prompt engineering in 3 bullet points. That's our first prompt. Try this. Well, let me do the same thing. Okay, do you guys have something similar? Do you have what is similar to my screen? Can you see my screen? Do you see? Awesome, awesome. Okay. Who is this? Who is this wonderful person? I am Tola. Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. So we see that it delivers as we want, right? Great. Now, the second prompt is this: write about prompt engineering using this writing style in the text attached. Okay. I want you to see how I'm going to write it so that you will do the same thing. I'm going to drop it here, write about prompt engineering using this writing style in text attached. I'm going to press shift and enter twice so that I get new line. And then I'm going to go to this link. I'm going to drop the link here, but first let me drop this prompt. Copy and paste this prompt. Don't send it yet. Just copy and paste it in the message area. All right. Then at the end of the prompt, or right in between those square brackets, you push shift and hit enter twice so that you have two new lines. And then visit this link on Medium. Go to this link. I'm dropping it in the chat. All right. It should bring you here to this article I wrote. If you're there, give me a year. Okay. Sam is there. Who else is there? Sam. Sam and Tanya are actually having a race. Merit, Nafisa. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing the same names. You guys are amazing. Great. So now you're going to see as I'm copying here, I want you to copy from here. Copy the entire text. All right. From here to the end. Copy it. And then go to ChatGPT. Right? Yep. So I'm just going to paste this there, like so. Do you see what happened there? So we have the instructions here at the top, and this is the text that goes out. And I'm going to send it to the model now. I hope you're doing the same. If you're confused, please ask a question. If you're confused, ask for help, please, so that we're on the same page. Okay, it seems like we're all good superstars. So send it now to the model and observe. What do we notice? Okay, someone said I'm confused. Great, great, great. I'm lost. Okay. I'm going to find you right now. I'll find you right now. Okay, someone says this is beautiful. Great, great. Please let me help those who are lost. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Okay. I'm going to open up a new chat and I am going to show you again what I did. I said that in the chat or in your interface with ChatGPT, write this prompt or don't send it. And this is the prompt. You use shifts, hold down shifts and punch enter twice so that you have two lines. Okay. Hold down the shift key and punch enter twice. One, two, like so. And so you have two new lines. All right. And then you go to the link I have provided you. I'm dropping it again. Go to this link I provided in the chat. Copy the entire text that you see in this poem. And go back to the chat with ChatGPT. Go back in that interface. Paste it, all right? You can paste it in between square brackets, or you paste it in between um, inverted commas. Have you gotten up to this point? Those who said they were confused, have you gotten to this point? Please, I want to ensure that I have found you. Oh, goodness. You're not here. Where are you? Where are you in the process? I'm not completely lost. Where are you getting lost? Which road are you, please? Is it a computer village or where? Okay, someone has gotten to this point. No, I'm completely lost. Someone says they are completely lost. I'm going to go over this one more time, and I'm sure that there's a video recording. This session is being recorded, so you won't miss out on anything. So this is the second prompt you are going to send to the model. All right. Just copy it and paste it. Don't send it yet. Praise is found. You're welcome. Great. And now that this, go to this link. Those who are lost, who I'm trying to find you, go to this link. Now, copy the text in that link, which is this. It's a poem I wrote some time ago. Come back here. Please come back here. Oh. I think you had summarized. Please leave summarization. Come back to where we are. Come back to where we are. Leave summarization. You'll see it later in the video recording. So you didn't get the point. Just follow the link I sent you. All right. Follow the link I sent you, and it will direct you here to this Medium article. Copy this text and paste it under your prompt. Paste it under your prompt or paste it beside your prompt and hit enter. No, you don't paste the link in ChatGPT. You open the link and copy out the text. Okay, so do you have something like this? A poem about prompt engineering. Great. So does it almost look like the old material? Does it sound like it? Does it feel like it? Yes, it does. So that is an example that we gave. That is an example that we gave. We gave it something to work with, which was the poem. It learns from the style of the poem and decided to write about prompt engineering using that poem. So let us move on right now. Okay, you're going to catch on. You're going to catch on pretty quick. Okay, so back to our slide. So you can further specify how tone, length, and you can further specify your tone, length, and audience for clarity. For instance, we can return to our charts and prompt the model to change the poetic tone to a more technical and scientific tone and ask it to reduce the write-up to one paragraph. So let's do that. This is the prompt we are going to send the model. I'm dropping it now in the chat. Okay. That's the prompt you're going to send to the model. So still in this chat, I'm going to say change the poetic tone to a more technical and scientific tone and reduce the write-up to one paragraph. Wow, look at what I have. Prompt engineering is the practice of crafting precise and effective inputs to guide the behavior of language models and other AI systems. It involves understanding the model's underlying architecture and many other things. But are you having something like this? Scientific, the terms that are used are more technical and it's more scientific. It's just a single paragraph. Are you having is results similar to mine? Awesome, awesome. We're on the same page now. Those who were on the previous page, are you now on this page? I can't lose you again. Awesome, praise, awesome. I can't afford to lose you guys. I need to have you carry you along. Afsa, oh, awesome. You're on this page too. This is great. This is great. If you have any questions at this point, please note them somewhere so you can ask later. Okay? Thank you. So moving on. Uh, More on output control. You can use constraints to shape the response by defining length, the format, and structure. Like no more than 5 lines, use bullet points, table, a checklist. You can tell it, give 3 key takeaways of this entire session. But in all things, you need to be specific to get specific results. Okay? All right. I see people are still dropping their model's response. Okay, so Lucy and Absa, please take note of your questions, right? We'll soon get into the Q&A session. Just save it somewhere, and once it's Q&A, you come in with your questions. All right, let's move on to the next point, which is role-play prompts. So our last discussion today will be on role-play prompts. These are basically prompts that instruct the model to act in a particular role. This can be very helpful when you don't have examples to give it and you want it to use its judgment. Even though you want to be careful here because the model can only assume a role it knows or has learned. Okay, so let's go back to our chat and ask it to assume the character of a YouTube influencer and tell us about prompt engineering. Okay, so if you're someone who wants to go into YouTube as an influencer, AI can be your very best assistant. Let's go back to the chat interface. All right, and we are going to prompt it with this prompt. We will say, I have the prompt already written. Okay, I know it's like cheating, so I'm just going to take it anyway. Okay, we'll tell it you are a YouTube tech influencer with 5 years of experience talking about various tech topics. You make very relatable content to the average person. That's why many love your channel. Write a script for a 3-minute video on the topic prompt engineering with the relevant guide to make it a successful video. I'm dropping this prompt here, you guys. Okay. Don't think I would have left you hanging. And then I'm going to hit enter. Oh, it's saving to memory. Okay, here's a full 3-minute video script on the topic prompt engineering, tailored to your style, relatable, informative, engaging for the average viewer. I've also included a guide at the end to help make the video successful. Oh, look at this. So it is acting now as a YouTube influencer, and it is giving me a very good guide on how I can have an interesting video on prompt engineering. What do you have? Tell me, what do you guys have? Okay, you're having something similar. That's great. So you can try this in many different ways to see how it works for your specific needs. Maybe you want someone to ask you questions as though they're an interviewer. You can ask ChatGPT or any other AI basically to assume the role of an interviewer for the role you want to apply to. And it's going to ask you relevant questions when you supply it with the needed information. So you can try that if you're looking for a job or you are looking for an interview or you are about to have your defense in school. You can also try it when you are learning a new skill. You know, you want it to assess your skills that you assume a particular role and assess your coding skills. And you just play around with it. Okay, and that will be all for today. That brings us to the end of this session. I hope you enjoyed it and found it very engaging. Keep, I keep doing this back. Right. Thank you all very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Iman. Please, with your favorite emoji, let's celebrate Iman for this well delivered section. Thank you very much. Let your fire emoji, your clap emoji, let it keep on coming. Yes, thank you very much. Iman, thank you very much for this section. We are very, very grateful. It's obvious that we are learning, the participants are learning, and the learning is demystified. This is consistent with what we do at Data Science Nigeria. We demystify the concept of artificial intelligence, and that is what we are doing with prompt engineering. So thank you, Iman, for that section. So I want to know, is there any question? If you have any question, it's time to ask. And then as we wait for question, let me just quickly share some important updates with you. I know so that you can be sure that you are ready. So the attendance form is very, very important for you to fill the attendance. If you have not filled the attendance, please do so. Please do so. Kindly fill the attendance. Please confirm you can see my screen. Please confirm you can see my screen. Okay, good. So Now, if you have not registered for this event, it's very important for you to do that. Kindly register for this event. Uh, now, this is an opportunity for you to win a premium voucher, LinkedIn voucher. Okay, so it is a 7 days challenge. Just you just need to follow a procedure, complete a registration form, and then you are going to be able to do that. Okay, 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 okay. So now this is mentorship feedback form. Kindly fill this form. My colleagues on the call will be sharing the feedback form on this on.
Hello, your mic is muted.
Hello, everyone. So sorry, I had to mute my mic for some seconds. Okay, please complete the feedback form. Let me quickly check the chat to see if you have questions. No question, no question. Okay, should I be worried if the outfit that I got is different from other people? Um, Probably your prompt is different. Yeah, so a slight difference in prompt can also affect it. Also, the model of the LLM that you are using, if it's different, then it can also affect the change. Yes, can also make what's it now make you to get a different output, and that's Ashafa. Let me see if I also have other questions here that email can respond to. Yeah, the session recording will be shared with everyone. Is the barcode same for the attendance throughout? Yes, it is. It is. My question is, how can we have a good prompt engineering team? Okay, this will be to email. Email will respond to that. Okay, so please don't forget to help us drop the event link so we can proceed to register. Yeah, that will definitely be done. My colleagues are doing that already. Yes, my question is it okay not to have same level, same model reply with other people who have responded to that? AI gives unique response. How can we have access to slides of the facilitator? So the recording of this section will be shared with everyone that registered. Everyone that registered, we are a match pattern. Okay, okay. I think you may want to come and may want to respond to that. And the last question is it possible to use prompts to test the security of a of an AI system or such AI system? I don't understand what it means, but over to you, man. You can respond to those two questions that I highlighted for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, TJ. I took note of some of the questions here. I'm going to firstly respond to Hafsa, who asked that if you should be worried about being different. But Tedro has answered. I want to add that you might use the very same prompt on the very same model, and your response will still not be the same. This is because of the creativity aspect of the model. It's working with probability. So because it's the same prompt doesn't mean it is going to respond exactly the same. But the entire result will be close to equal. I hope that makes sense to you. So the creativity aspect of the model is what causes it to um, vary its response, even though it's the very same input. We are going to touch more on this in our next session when we'll talk about temperature control and stuff and such. So Ridwan asks, my question is, how can we have a good prompt engineering team? Training, training, and exposing yourself to these tools. All right, you keep iterating over your prompts and you get better at it. Initially, it's difficult, but then you get to understand what the model can produce. You'll be more successful with it. Sidikat asked, uh, is it okay to not to have? Okay, I think TJ responded to that already. Moving forward in our various endeavors, and we use same techniques to navigate AI. I would need you to frame that properly because it's very ambiguous. That's an ambiguous prompt you are giving me now. So I don't know the response to give you. Um, Moving forward in our various. So please, you will need to clarify your prompt so that I can respond to with a very convenient answer. Praise ask, is it possible to use prompts to test the security of AI system? So it depends on the AI system you are talking about. So if it's an LLM, if it's a, if it's an AI that is generative or requires you to prompt it, yes, you could use prompts to test the security of that particular AI. For instance, with LLMs, there's what is called prompt injection. Okay, yeah, you mean exactly LLM. So in LLMs, there is what is referred to as prompt injection, whereby you would put a very large body of text and give insidious instructions scattered around the text to compel the model to generate something harmful. So if the model is able to generate something harmful outside the entire text, it means that the attack was successful. If the model was not able to generate it, then it means the attack was unsuccessful. So yes, prompting is one of the techniques in which you use to test the security of that LLM. If you've tried with if you try asking ChatGPT something harmful, uh, tell me 16 ways to kill a person. I mean, if you have to just permit me to make that example, I'm not saying you should go test that or ask it to show you how to hack somebody's system. Because of the security features that have been put in place, it is going to respond to you saying, I cannot respond to such harmful prompts, or I cannot generate harmful content. You also notice that with your WhatsApp AI, Llama. Okay. And I'm going to take the last question if you let me, TJ. It says, I mean, can we use the four basic prompts to make other research and inquiries in AI? Um, I think I understand what you're saying, but you mean if you can use prompts to write a research paper, is that your question? Or if that is your question, yes, you can prompt the AI to guide you in research. Okay, yes, you can use these basic prompts to, yes, you can use that to conduct research. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Ime, for responding to all those questions. Okay, so I want to say thank you very much to everyone that has done the section today. So tomorrow is going to be another section, uh, 2 to 4. Don't miss out and then be punctual. So see you tomorrow for another interesting section. So do have a happy day. Bye, everyone.